So the Galaxy Note upon introduction had one thing that differentiated itself from other handsets, the big screen, and it's a selling point of the device. So here's what you should expect from the Note 4 screen. So first, rumors are pointing towards a Quad HD display with a 2560 by 1440 resolution, which would be a logical move by Samsung and would also be competing directly with the LG G3. Some rumors also point towards Samsung ditching its famous Super AMOLED panels and going with PLS LCD instead, which would be a surprising move, but apparently it does cut production costs, so Samsung is considering it for the future, but only time will tell if they'll use it on the Note 4. Now in terms of size, the first Note had a 5.3 inch screen, the Note 2 a 5.5, and the Note 3 pushed it up to 5.7. So following the logic, we should be looking at 5.9 inches, but this might not be the case this year, as some benchmarks have pointed that the screen size will stay at 5.7 inches, same as the Note 3s. Something less likely but still possible is a curved screen, but reports are not actually expecting a curved like we saw on the Galaxy Round. Instead, they're expecting a multi-sided screen that would be interesting to see, but in terms of ergonomics, it doesn't look like the best option. This technology is still very unlikely to come with the Note 4, but possibly with another modified version of the Phablet or just a standalone device. So moving on to the processing power, which Samsung loves to overpower, it's very likely that we'll see Samsung use a 64-bit chip in the Note 4. Now there are some variations of the device for some places, but the European version of the Note 4 is rumored to pack an Exynos 5433 chip, while the North American version will pack a Snapdragon 805 processor. Now the Exynos chip does seem to be the more powerful one since it is an Octa-core chip, and also in benchmarks it did perform better than the Snapdragon 805. There should also be an upgrade to 4GB of RAM from the previous 3GB on the Note 3. In terms of graphics, in leaked benchmark results, the two variants will not have any problems performing, although the Exynos version seems again much more powerful than the Snapdragon in GPU performance. In the software side, the Note 4 will probably come with Android KitKat covered with the TouchWiz skin off the box. And for the battery, which has been one of the best parts of having a Note, we should expect a slight upgrade from the Note 3's 3200 mAh battery to help out with the power sucking the Quad HD display will probably do. Now onto the camera side, the Note 4 is rumored to have a 20 megapixel sensor, while the Note 3 has a 13 megapixel and the S5 a 16 megapixel. There have been claims that Samsung is developing a 20 megapixel sensor for the second half of the year. Although this could be in development for another handset, it wouldn't be surprising if we see it in the Note 4. But some other reports have actually said that Samsung will be dropping to a 12 megapixel sensor in favor of optical image stabilization. And lower than that will be the front camera, which will apparently have 2 megapixels or a 3.6 megapixel sensor. Now design wise, although Samsung has promised a new form factor and ditching plastic for some new materials, I still believe the Note 4 will have a plastic shelter, but probably some other variant like the rumored Galaxy F will be made of metal. We will also probably see Samsung have another go at recreating a premium experience using plastic with the Note 4, and we shouldn't at all expect the same design as the S5 after its critical reception, and not to mention the resignation of Samsung's head of mobile design following the criticism. Some features though will probably carry over from the S5 to the Note 4, like dust and water resistance and probably the fingerprint sensor. We might even see a UV sensor, which being Samsung, it won't surprise me, but something more futuristic we could also see is a retina scanner. Samsung's favorite S Pen will definitely remain and get some upgrades. Support show the ability to launch an application by handwriting its name, and also the ability to call people by writing it down. Samsung's latest patent also sees it implementing a new ultrasound technology that will make the S Pen more accurate, but how practical and useful these features will be, well, we'll have to wait and see. The Note 4 is rumored to be unveiled at or around the IFA event dates, early September, as it has done in the past, and it's expected to launch immediately after the announcement, so if you are interested in buying the Note, you shouldn't have to wait much longer. In terms of price, it shouldn't vary much from previous generations and come at around $500 to $600 US. So guys, be sure to leave in the comment section down below what you would like to see on the Note 4 and also what would be a killer feature for you, or you can tweet me at TechSnackles. I'm more active on Twitter, and also follow me if you want to see when new videos are coming out. In my personal opinion, I would like to see Quad HD content on the Note 4's big screen. I would also like it to have a little bit more of a premium build. Not that I hate plastic, and I know a lot of you guys do like plastic, but I think that for the price you're paying, you deserve a little bit more than just, you know, the plastic that they use. Maybe a little bit, try something new with plastic. Anyway guys, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this video. It helps out a bunch. Don't forget to check out my channel, and if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. And that's been it. Thank you a lot for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.